life is going to give every person in this room bitter waters. Maybe it's the dream that he's placed in your heart, and all of a sudden you begin to look at that thing failing, maybe never is going to happen, and it's bitter waters. Maybe that marriage that you dreamed of, that you thought would be a refreshing source of strength to your life, you go to drink of it, and it's bitter waters. Maybe it's the failures in your life that you look at and you thought you would be better, you thought you'd be stronger, you thought you'd be wiser, but you look back at the failures, and every time you try to have confidence and every time you try to have this assurance before God, you look back at those things and it's bitter waters. Maybe it's your health and your body. You just keep trying to get back up, but your body is not cooperating with you. Your physical body is just continuing to pull you back down. Maybe it's your children. It could be the business. It could be your own mind. You look at, and for some reason, you just continue to face bitter waters. Maybe rejoicing one moment. Maybe showing up at church and services like this and saying, God, I thank you for delivering me, like Miriam. I thank you for the deliverance. I thank you for swallowing up the enemies in my, but the next second you find yourself entering into a bitter water moment. The Bible says God shows Moses an old tree that he had planted right there beside those bitter waters before Israel ever got there. He said, I want you to cut that tree down. I prepared that tree for this moment in your life. I want you to throw it in the waters. I want you to carry it over and place it in those bitter places of your life. And the Bible says the tree splashes in those bitter waters, and immediately the bitter waters turn sweet. Not only did they become drinkable, not only did the water become bearable, it became enjoyable. What if I told you that the healing that God wanted to do, potentially even in this service, was so powerful and would be so deep that not only could you go back to the bitter places and drink of it and grin and bear it and kind of like the bad medicine just choke it down, but you could experience such a healing in your life that God will make the bitter place a sweet place in your life. That God will make that situation that you've been through not only something that you endured, but you go back and you look at it and say, I don't know how you've done such a work in my heart, but I thank you that even that place that was meant to destroy me and kill me and ruin me is a sweet thing to me.